all of a sudden your mom's been not telling you anything of what's going on. I mean...
And at this, Kaharu will look at Raph and say, Was your mother ever in a psych ward?
Shizuko just kind of choke.
Wait, what?
She just kind of choke out of the awkwardness.
Yeah. Don't think so. Okay.
Look, I know the situation isn't perfect. It's not like I'm not arguing without knowing this. But just lying to her.
If you're gonna lie to her about that, then just say a couple friends invited you out and you'll be back after the week.
Don't encourage her!
After all, the best way to lie is make it 3/4 the truth.
Ryu, it's her mom!
Right, and you expect me to do something positive with the way I see my family?
Jesus, are you like super introspective? No!
And I guess in Raph's mind, he'll kind of hear Ku saying, there is knowledge that you should depart from Himura.
Alright. What knowledge are you thinking about?
From the experience of your emotions in your mind, it was quite a traumatic experience. We'll just say deadpan. But your mother did mention having an acquaintanceship with Himuras.
Wait, she did?
You fucking you forgot? You monkey!
Yes, she did.
You absolute monkey. You didn't notice then, did you? I thought you were just overwhelmed. You monkey! We talked about it in chat! Fuck, we could have brought it up! Drunken Kira could have brought it up at this point!
I missed. Remember, I'm horrible with the thing. I missed the fact that I missed the.
Around this point, at once Koharu's got this logic, she's like looking at Raph, like expecting him to say stuff, and she'll join in on the coup squad.
No, David completely missed the name things. I thought it was just basically just somebody else and Genda. I didn't realize it was Himura.
Yeah, I thought they were talking about trying to date someone named something like that.
Well, that was Haru or something. No. She mentioned literally that Genda, her, and Himura.
No, not Himura. She would have used her other name.
Oh, yeah, her.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, so wait. For David's point of preference, or for David's memory, what exactly was the reference made? Because it doesn't seem like anybody really caught it at this point. Except that it was mentioned.
She mentioned her name and be like, what's her name now? Himura? I heard she got married.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She called her a different name, but then she said, I heard she married someone. Her name's like Haru, Himu, Himura, something like that.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it was. Kira, like, kicks Raph in the shit.
I have, Haru, what's your mom's full name, if I can ask?
Kaharu will comment. My mother's name's Yuzuki.
Is that what I'm like? In sort of in two, is that? Go?
Yuzuki Himura, though. Yuzuki Himura. She wouldn't think to ask. She wouldn't think Raph was asking about her maiden name.
And I guess Ku he's pretty retentive, and he'll say that I'll just copy paste it. This is her Korean name.
Okay.
Fucking dirty Korean bastards. Disgusting pig filth.
Don't be rude.
I don't know how this is going to change the conversation, Kaharu, at all. But I think our moms knew each other.
Oh my god, wow.
Kaharu blinks a bit.
Do you recognize the name? I'm not even gonna try this. Raph will murder that the fuck.
You say
Yoon
Guan.
say
You-
Guan.
Actually, pretty easy, this one. Fuck, there's no K's and shit. It's not Japanese.
Kaharu
Got it.
will blink a bit in surprise and look at Raph while saying, "That was my mother's maiden name before she married."
I found out yesterday that apparently my mom, your mom, and Genda were really tight in school.
Kaharu
Yeah.
blinks a bit and mutters to herself, "So that was the third person I saw in the blood ritual."
The what?
Kaharu says, I had my blood test. I had the blood test at the temple. It was pretty much the only way I could really figure out half of what I knew now.
Well, I know this is gonna sound really messed up, but do you want to talk to my mother? If you're looking for answers
Would she
about
be
your
asleep
family,
at this time?
well, I mean, not at the moment.
If Raffy calls, she'd wake up.
Thanks, Akira. Thank you for that.
No problem.
But I mean,
I forgot the moon at the end.
if nothing else, it might give you at least a better idea of where to look.
Kaharu nods a bit and says, "While I'm still I'm still planning on going. I don't see how more information would be a bad thing."
Wait till you meet my mom.
Yay, she gets to come back to listen to more stories about Raph's childhood.
Fist bumps.
Crap. Okay. Right. So,
Wait,
go.
Raph's mum came to the dorm?
Yeah!
Last night.
You were asleep, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, anybody could have slept through that. I don't
I
know.
guess I was the only one besides Raph who was awake. Guess you slept through the yelling. I would have woken you next, but I figured you probably were tired.
Yeah, it wasn't. I
Next
don't.
time?
I guess next time when she comes over. Apparently, she's moving into the city. So, yay!
Yay!
That's quick.
Yeah.
Isn't
I'm
she
getting
in
the-
America?
Bring, photo albums as well.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
so poetic. And so forth. If that was
Yeah.
obvious. I know, just making sure I didn't leave anything out.
Kaharu says, "Apparently, these things do run in bloodlines."
Bloodlines.
Sometimes thicker than others.
Yeah. No, apparently it sounds like she's been waiting for me to manifest.
Huh. What are the likelihoods of that?
Haha!
Oh.
Mm.
So what you're saying is that maybe Raph's mum can tell you more about your mum?
Yeah. That's
I get the impression that regardless of what my mom says, Kaharu's still set on her ventures, isn't she?
yeah, but maybe she'll at least tell her that it's a good idea to tell her mom. Which it is. Don't lie to your mom.
Yeah.
Nah, just lie to everybody else.
Well, if there's one
Kaoru
person you shouldn't be
will-
lying to, it's a person who raises you.
Kara will comment it's a little late for that.
What do you mean it's a little late? She had you. You came out of her.
And know about keeping this a secret from everyone.
Oh, yeah. Well, you better tell your mom then. Kira looks quite proud of her logic.
Right. Do you know how many days you're going to plan on staying there?
Kara says, I was pretty much planning to leave as soon as the tests were over, and with luck and maybe a bit of Jeffrey hopping, get back home by Christmas.
And he's gonna take you out on the other side.
Well,
What are you talking about? It's about a 3-hour ride by train.
yes, as long as I can get to Asate.
I don't know where Hirosuma is in proximity to the Miyagi.
It's about a 3 to 4
prefecture.
hour train ride, maybe a little hop south of Tokyo.
Yeah. Especially considering basically how many years we're in the future, it probably isn't that. I mean, it is Japan after all.
Yeah, well, that's with their train.
I mean, you guys are on the main island.
Yeah, so is Hiroshima.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And Suzuki will be like, so you already booked your train ticket then or something?
Garu says, I didn't want to worry absolutely everyone who knows me, so I wanted to tell at least someone first.
No, this is not. It's going to sound sarcastic, but it really isn't, Karu. Thank you for that at least.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, a part of me just wanted to
Disappear?
just head out as soon as possible and say I'll deal with the rest later.
Can I ask a really horrible question of complete RAF level of
Just
foot and
ask
mouth
it.
disease?
Just ask it. If you build yourself up, she's like, is that right? If you build yourself up, it gets worse, Raph. Do you do this with everyone? Oh, God.
time.
You do this with both of them, don't you? Oh, my God, Raph, we need to talk. Do not do that. Just say it.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, he's already got his destined partner.
Please.
What?
No, just
Sorry.
go, Raph. Distraction.
Is
Good
this
work for you.
about? I mean, is this trying to avoid your sister?
Kara will say, even with what I know, I'm in no position to help her. So I want to at least when I confront Naomi, I want to be prepared.
I mean, if you want to go like exploring the city, I mean, apart from being randomly kidnapped, there isn't any other danger, is there?
I don't think so. I mean, I really think you should probably just tell your mom you're going there. You could at least just say you're going there, and you don't have to give a reason. You could say it's just for, I don't know, whatever, but you should probably just tell her what you're doing. Besides that, I mean, yeah, go ahead. It's good. Everyone's kind of got a lot of this shit popping up. You need to figure out what it means. Family's important, but in your search for family, don't forget about your family that's kind of there. Even if it is tricky.
Yeah, I mean, from what it sounded like, I thought you were going to tell us you were going to go into a domain by yourself without a navigator or something.
Yeah, that'd be real dangerous.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly recommend that. I heard people get lost in there if they don't have a navigator.
Yeah. That's gotta
I
be
suppose
fun.
it depends on the domain.
Mm.
Well, hostile one.
I mean,
Big, not ones that someone like owns.
Kaharu will smile a bit and say, I'll be sure to call before I even consider stepping into any domains if I should actually find one in Hiroshima.
I somehow doubt you're not going to find them in Hiroshima. Something tells me that's going to be a domain-tastic place.
Who knows? World is full of mysteries. And so, Rigohara, as much as I would like it, there's a lot going on regarding with, helping at Temple, Clan Summit, and Emperor's birthday, New Year's Eve, stuff like that. It will be a busy winter break.
Just call your mom, Koharu.
What Akira said. If you can't count on your family, then on whom you can.
Listen, we'll help you if you need it. We're buds, but I mean, if you have someone who you consider family in your life, you really have to tell them that. If it's important enough to tell us, I'm sure it's important enough to tell her.
Alright, Devil's Advocate. Why would you... What are the reasons why you would not... I mean... What do you think is going to happen if you do tell her? She's going to ground you?
Kaharu will say, honestly, I think that's the best case scenario. I'm worried she might have a relapse of her depression that she's... Things were pretty bad when we thought Dad was dead. I have no idea if that's even true or not.
But maybe she can tell you something before you go. Maybe this isn't going to be a bad thing. Maybe she'll help you. Maybe she'll want to take a trip there. You can't know if you don't tell her.
One more personal roll. Kaharu obviously looks conflicted, and she comments, obviously looks a bit conflicted, but she eventually nods and says, I'm not 8 anymore, so I should start acting like it. I'll tell her the truth.
Good.
I still plan on going, but I'll at least tell her.
And you have us on speed dial, and we're just a Jeffrey pull away.
Exactly.
Be a real shame if something happened to Jeffrey. I didn't.
Oh, did
No.
she not say that? Okay, Jesus Christ.
No.
Excuse me. She's been the snide commenter the whole time. I was scared.
Oh, too ominous even for me.
Boy.
Alright, so Kaharu's gonna tell her mom, and she's gonna go by herself to Harasumu. Yes.
Yep.
And she's buying a domain so she can squat.
I mean, you still need to anchor the domain. I guess you're gonna do it in Jeffrey.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey,
Oh my
welcome
God.
back.
What did I miss?
Oh.
Nothing.
Tell me.
Wow.
You missed
Koharu's
the
going to
roles.
Hiroshima.
And she's
No,
lying
I was
to,
going
and
to
she's
go
about to
to-
lie to her mom.
Is that it?
Yeah.
She's also buying a domain.
Everybody
That's
but
for
me
you,
now
buddy.
gets re-rolls for almost all of their classes.
Oh.
Just for you, buddy.
Yeah,
Well, wait,
I didn't
wouldn't you-
do Rio's wrong.
Wouldn't Ryu at least get to basically do his athletics? Because I mean,
He was
Like,
fucking-
no, the specific re-rolls are for, like, you know, everybody studying together for the power of teamwork. So no.
ouch. Damn.
Oh. Yeah, it's fair.
You gotta quit you gotta quit your weekend job, man.
I mean, the people at the dojo would have beaten Ryu for being here instead of studying. So,
No, they would have beaten him because they would have gotten around that he did something really bad from his brothers.
I mean, that as well, but not studying is really retarded, so they would have beaten you harder. They would have told you not to come back. Not to come back.
So should
Tomorrow.
I do
Oh,
a
wow,
school
okay.
roll?
Yes.
I mean, what subject do you want to do a re-roll for?
Yeah, you pick a subject, basically. We try to get a 100.
A subject?
If we do. Yeah, see how we have these in the thing? It's like got those. We all get a re-roll for each of those, and business we got 2, because Reiko got a lucky number.
Uh-huh.
So you pick a subject to study, and if you get over 100, you get everyone at the study party a re-roll on that subject in the coming tests.
Oh. What one?
Yeah.
So we just have business so far?
No.
We have
the-
psychology, Japanese, creative arts, business, technology, and video games.
And
And
that's
business,
because we had 2 of them.
yeah. So pretty much, you should only have like 1 or 2 classes left to do on for Sunday.
If you have any others you want to cover, or if you just want to fucking get more into one, you can do that.
Well, the only one I have a good modifier for is psychology.
Do it up, buddy. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like you'll get your rank 3 modifier for it, so.
But I suppose Rio would just be having a deja vu with Kaharu wanting to go somewhere after he just talked Naomi out of going somewhere.
Definitely. All right, I'll add another one for psychology.
Thanks, Rio.
Cool. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the general consensus was we're going to power through Sunday and just do the conversations people wanted to have rather than go through the day. So next
Oh,
week start the
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. There was something that Rio wanted to talk to Ayumi about after the studying.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
no,
just
we
saying-
said we'd do conversations.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah, but
stole
you wouldn't
something
do
on
for
them.
like the get up, like things going on in a row. We'd just be like skipping to important
Just as like
conversations.
saying, like the idea
Yeah.
is we'll do more. We'll still do some conversations and stuff, but we'll include like the Sunday studying in the study week. But
Oh,
we'll still do them. Is the idea? So we won't go
Yeah,
through
so
every
next
step of the
week
process.
we'll start
So
the test.
The test will begin.
wait, we'll start with test next week?
Yeah.
That's the idea. If we do this plan.
Could I get a side session, Vin? I want to take Ayumi on a date.
Damn. The floof one.
Yes.
Sick.
I guess I can do a side session.
Why is Neville's guest that session?
Yeah. We actually
But
get
that
one
means
then.
you wouldn't be able to do the Sunday rolls then.
Sunday.
Promised me one. Yeah, we were going to study on the Sunday, which is why we're powering through it.
Yeah.
Naomi already said that she, wanted to do something on Sunday too. So I don't know.
Don't take my video game partner. Well, yeah, go ahead.
You already got your video game bonus. You don't need her anymore. She gave you your swag. You got your bonus. What other?
I mean, you're giving me mixed messages. You saying you want to take Chiba on a date, but you also want to do the Naomi thing.
Huh?
Like, I know you just got back.
What
Yeah.
Naomi thing?
I mean,
Oh, that.
I know we want to go through Sunday, but there is lots of time in the day.
So you're
Just
telling
give me an
I
important
shouldn't
thing to do before the break, Jess.
So you don't want to do the test week next week, then?
I mean, I don't, because you gave me an important thing to do, but I recognize that that's not the group's decision.
Well, no, I mean,
Well-
if you don't want to, we're not going to.
I would like to point out that basically the group decision was only on the idea of a all negative vote.
Yeah.
It's nothing for me if you have something big you want to do and you can't really get it done in as it normally, then perfectly go for it. Go big. I mean, this entire game is based on the precedent of we're all slowing down the timeline anyway, so it matters zilch to me on whether or not that happens next Sunday or not.
Thanks, just ignore my feelings on the matter.
What do you mean, ignore your feelings?
It sounded like everybody agreed, and it's like...
Well, no, I mean, I'm for saying, we agreed because no one really had any arguing. If that's got something he wants to do, I wouldn't,
That's
talk
to
him out of
say,
it. I mean,
we
you have feelings too, Jess. You can talk about it.
we didn't have strong feelings one way or the other, and if we are doing rolls for Sunday, I just want to do rolls and go because my face is falling on a table. The caffeine is not
Let's
helping.
get Matt out of here.
Well, yeah. Yeah, if Rico ends up studying Sunday, you could probably just do the roll still for what she wants to do. Yeah?
Yeah, I probably not be doing any relevant conversations. At least I don't really want.
So let's get him picking a subject and he can do a roll.
Yeah.
What would you roll for?
I'm doing athletics, of course, for myself.
Give it a roll then, buddy. And you get that down. Because you don't have to stay here just because.
Okay, so it will be solo. Would it be solo, Jess, or is anybody else that would benefit from it? Or if I specify that I'm doing individual athletics training.
It'll probably just be solo then, because people have different athletics. Only the people who have general athletics would be able to really benefit from it.
Okay. So... do I add my... I think I add my track and field modifier.
Yeah, you've got a rank 3 in it, so...
I mean, I have that as a modifier. I have rank 3 as a separate thing.
Oh, whatever's the higher one then.
Ah, okay. For a moment I thought it was I'm like, what the fuck, would she give me plus 80? Nah. Rank 3 only gives plus 30, cool. So that's...
Not anymore.
that's it, I think. That's not a lucky number, and because it's Sunday, so yeah, I'm gonna spend every PP for Sunday, and I will remember that.
Alright.
There you go. Barely.
Sliding in!